My name is David, and this is my beautiful wife, Becca. Welcome to Change Your Life Fragrances.
Hey guys, so real quick, we just wanted to say thanks for all the love and support you've been showing lately. And please remember to like, comment, and subscribe as you watch this video to get more content.
And make sure you hit that bell button so we can pop up in your notifications. Today we have 5 new releases from the House of Dua that we'll be giving you guys our first impression review on. First one is Elated while Dazed. There you go, honey.
Perfect.
So basically this is part of their concept series that they have over there at Dua, and they like to get all these nice colognes and perfumes together and just basically make something just beautiful out of them, you know. Nice juice, just a nice, just all around fragrance for us. So this one is basically inspired by Royal's Crown Celebration, and it's also inspired by Barredo's Sundays. What do you think about this one?
So guys, this is a really fun fragrance. You get that mandarin, that bergamot, that lemon zest, that neroli, cotton candy, and then a hint of mint. And that mint isn't like a really overbearing mint. It's more of a smoothing, cooling mint, which is really nice because I think it blends it all together. And on initial spray, I immediately thought about a super cold can of that crushed soda.
Yeah, it's like that fizzy vibe.
Yeah. As soon as you open it, that's that fragrance that you get. And I know there's no grape in it, but just that blend of everything in it
has like that great fizzy vibe
that
you get from the opening.
Yeah.
So it's not something that I feel like lasts that bright for that long, but you can still smell it settle in the fragrance. So yeah, it's definitely more of a feminine fragrance. I agree.
Yeah, and definitely more for warmer weather. Yes. I would say. And you definitely have to be a fan of neroli to like this one. If you like neroli, you'll love it. So I would definitely grab it if you do. What would you rate it?
Something like this, I would probably rate 87 out of 100. I think that's a fair number for this fragrance, given that it's a great scent. It's just not something for me. I'm not saying that a gentleman can't pull it off. By all means, you guys out there that, you know, love fragrances that have neroli in it, this is something for you guys. So don't pass on this. Give this one a try. I think you guys might like it. So go ahead and check out Elated while Dazed. And don't be scared of it, guys. Don't be scared of it.
And definitely the ladies. You'll definitely get compliments.
Yes, absolutely. So I guess that's enough said about that one. I guess we can go ahead and move on to our next one, which is Italiano Pomme. There you go.
Thanks.
And this one is basically another one of their concept series. This one is based off Zerzov's Italica and Killian's Paris Apple Brandy. What do you think about this one?
So, imagine, you know, it's Thanksgiving or around Halloween, and you're going to a house and they're pouring brandy, you're hanging out, all your friends are there, and somebody just baked a fresh apple pie and then drizzled caramel on top. That's the exact fragrance you get from that. I mean, you get that like buttered toffee, that apple, that vanilla, the brandy, and that almond. It is such a beautiful, beautiful blend.
And you definitely get some good woods in here. I mean, the woods is really, really, really good in here. I mean, it's a nice woody oriental scent. Yeah. And
it's kind of subtle, but it's noticeable. It just really makes it blend nice. It's not too harsh.
Absolutely.
And it's 100% a compliment getter. If I smelled somebody with this, I've never smelled a scent like it, so I would definitely go out of my way to compliment them.
I love this smell. This is great.
I would say it's unisex, which is awesome. And I guess I would really, really wear it around fall time. So like that Thanksgiving, going pumpkin picking, Halloween, you know, stuff like that, going to haunts, out with friends, out to dinner even. I would wear it at that time. And what would you rate it?
Yeah, something like this. I mean, this is just a beautiful scent. I think this is only good for the fall season. So because it's not that versatile, this one I would probably give a rating of, 90. Yeah. And I think that's fair for this one as well. We try to be as fair as we can. We try not to rate them too high. We try not to rate them too low. And for you guys out there, you know that the 80s and 90s isn't really high for us, seeing that we do the 91, 92, 93. We give them the point thing, whatever. Yeah. So this is something that I think is a sturdy 90.
Yeah.
And it's autumn and fall on the bottom.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think like you can wear it on cooler nights when it's not autumn or fall, like, you know, in the springtime or even maybe summer when it's in the 50s or 60s at night. But it'll definitely remind you of fall. So if you want to smell like fall or a really good time, you know, around Thanksgiving, put that on.
Yeah, so I guess that concludes that for us. And we can go ahead and move on to the next chapter. Yeah. And the next one is Poseidon's legendary Chariot. There you go, honey. And another concept series over there. Basically, this one is basically, we call them hybrids, but this one is more so like a tribrid, just saying that it's mixed with 3 different fragrances. And the 3 that it's inspired by is Creed Aventus, Parfums de Marly's Percival, and Parfums de Marly's Elated. What are your takes on this one, honey?
Man, if I had to give this one word, it would be masterpiece.
Okay.
I mean, it is the perfect blend of citrus meets floral meets spicy. This one is so impressive to me. I was not expecting it to be this good. You get that bergamot, that jasmine, that violet, and then that cinnamon, vanilla, and pink pepper. It is just, to me, it's great. I love smelling it on you. Yeah. It's definitely more masculine.
Agreed.
And I think it's captivating. I
mean,
it's for somebody who's brave and strong. Not somebody who's egotistical. I know some fragrances kind of give off that vibe, that macho man vibe, but this one is just such a gentleman fragrance.
And this one is classified as a fruity sheepery, if I'm not mistaken. And basically, this is just a masterpiece. You guys, gentlemen, guys, just take my word on this one. Just go ahead, get you 2 bottles of this. This is double bottle worthy.
Yes.
You need to have this in your collection. This is a must-have. And when we thought it couldn't get any better, this guy Masam over there just keeps surprising us. I thought we were just gonna have maybe a total of like 20 fragrances. Never thought that would be at almost 90 fragrances already. So I mean, that just says a lot about his company. Just a great guy. And great customer service as well.
Yeah.
With that said, what would you rate this?
I would rate it like a 95 out of 100.
Okay.
For us to have this many fragrances and for that one to be rated so high, that one stands out so much to me. And I'm impressed. And it's not overbearing either, which I love, but it's definitely noticeable. And I feel like when you wear it, you get so many compliments.
Yes. You guys are gonna love this.
So
one. So get your hands on that. I think we've said enough on that. I think we've elaborated on that enough. That is just a beautiful fragrance. Get your hands on it, guys.
Yeah.
And ladies, you get your hands on it too. It's perfectly unisex. We just think it leans a little bit more masculine. But for you powerful, strong, independent women out there, and even for the ones that do have someone on their side, that one is still for you. So give it a try. Moving on to our next one. This one is Drowning in Cherry Casino. There you go, honey. Pull that one up. So basically, this one here is, wow, this is just a good cherry fragrance. Let me go ahead and check this out. I'm sorry. Yes. So this is another great one. This is another one based off their concept series. Like I mentioned about the other fragrances that we talked about. And this one is just a great scent. This is just an all-around great cherry fragrance. This one is inspired by Nishane Annie and Tom Ford's Lost Cherry and Mason's Franchins Kirkjan Baccarat Rouge 540.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this one?
So initially when I smell this, it reminds me of, you know, those highly sweetened cherries that sit in that cherry juice, and then as soon as you pick one up, it's almost like dripping in vanilla.
Yeah.
That's what this reminds me of. It's a floral oriental, but it almost has a hint of gourmand to it. It's that vanilla, that black cherry, that almond.
Would you say a syrupy cherry mixed in with that vanilla?
Yeah.
Like a nice vanilla to like kind of just smoothing it out, because it is a pretty smooth scent. If you ask me,
it's not like that spicy vanilla. It's that really calming vanilla.
Okay.
And you definitely get some of that like cherry liqueur and then some cedar wood. which blends it all together. It is so nice. Definitely feminine in my opinion.
Yes. Because of the florals.
Yeah.
Also.
Yep. And it's great for cooler weather. I think it projects really well. And definitely a compliment getter. I am a bartender, and when I sprayed this on and wore it at work, I got so many compliments on it. Yeah. And so it speaks for itself.
Yeah, and I can't really say anything, better than what she said. I mean, it's an amazing scent, guys. I mean, definitely get your hands on it. If we had to rate this one, what would you put it? What does it fall under?
Probably like an 86 out of 100.
Okay.
I do like it a lot. However, it does kind of limit who it caters to, because if you don't love cherry and that sweetness, you're not going to like it. But if you like that combination, I would definitely grab it.
Yeah. And so I think enough is said about that one. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one, guys. The next one is Azure Supernova 2.0.
Yeah. Thanks.
And basically, this is another concept series. This one is a hybrid of Giorgio Armani's Acqua di Gio Profondo. And it's a 2020 version of it. And it's also inspired by Rosa Dove's Elysium, as well as it has keynotes of ISO Super E and Ambroxan to kind of give it more of a fresh, just more powerful lasting, make it a more fresh and powerful lasting scent. Yeah. And it's also inspired by Creative Ventures. I don't want to leave the king out.
Right.
Everybody calls him, so.
This is really a good citrus aqua fragrance. You get that bergamot, that grapefruit, that lime, so it's a little bit of a bite, which is great. That apple, that pink pepper, some pineapple and cedarwood. It's really good. I would definitely say it's for all seasons but winter. I don't know how good it would do like in the super cold, but I mean the other seasons it would go really good in.
Yeah, I would say more so like if you guys have like Acqua di Gio or the Acqua di Gio or the other Acqua di Gio Profondo, that may be something like if you just have those fragrances by themselves, can last through the winter. But this is definitely not something I would consider in the wintertime. Not to say that you couldn't wear it in the wintertime, I just think it's more suited for fall, summer, and spring. So. Yeah.
And I would say it's definitely a crowd pleaser.
Absolutely.
I don't think it's offensive at all. It's not too bold, but it's bold enough. It's definitely more masculine in my opinion. But the ladies, again, if you are a bad A, I would definitely wear it.
I know somebody's not going to like me saying this, but I have to say it. This one is mass appealing.
Yes.
You know who you are. So with that being said, I mean, it's definitely a great scent. I think it's a gentleman's scent. I think this is another one that, us guys can wear and, be confident about and be greeted by women and basically them saying, hey, you guys, you smell good. And, maybe that'd be a start to something special for the two or whatever. Yeah. But this is something you definitely want to get your hands on, gentlemen, and maybe you meet the one in it. So, hey, with that being said, hey.
What would you rate it?
I would probably give it... Man, that's a good one. That's kind of tough right there. That's a tough one. I'd probably say I'll probably give it a 90.
Okay.
I'll give it a rating of 90. And I mean that's it's worth that. I do think that this is something that will get better during the maceration process. So we'll see. Yeah.
So do you think the Poseidon's Legendary Chariot is a little better than that one?
Yes, I would definitely put that on the forefront and. Then I would say Azure Supernova will follow suit.
Yeah, it's close behind.
So those two that we just named, I would say are backup bottle worthy for sure. And I think that concludes our video. And thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
See ya.